There's someone else. So we're live. Hello, YouTube. So, guys, my name is Victoria. I've been a host here on TNT since 2022, and I currently live in Florianopolis. I work from home, and on my free time, I like to rollerblade. I like to watch a good movie. I like to take my dog to walk on the beach. And I've been trying to attend Spanish meetings because next month I'm traveling to Argentina and Uruguay. So that's it for now. Let's go on. Gabi, please.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening. I'm Gabriele, but you can call me Gabi. I'm 25 years old. I graduated in International Relations, and I live in Rio de Janeiro. Uh, in my free time, I like go to the movies. I like read books, watching some series, and nowadays, I'm doing a post-graduation in international market.
Wow,
Nice to
amazing.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Alexandre.
Hello, guys. My name is Alexandre. I'm from Vitória, capital. I'm 70, and I'm here on TNT since July 2020 with my English. My free time, I used to go out, be near the beach, ride a bike, or go to the gym, go to do swim, and play the guitar sometimes, cooking. It's my time, my life. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Alexandre. Márcio?
Good evening, guys. I am 39 years old. I was born in Bahia, but I live in São José dos Campos, on the side of São Paulo. Married. I have three children, two dogs. In my free time, I'm, I play musical instruments. I love it play contrabass, double bass, and since my childhood. And I work logistics, supply chain, e-commerce. I'm studying English now, and I'm studying EOP SAT, and what else? Yeah, guys, I think that's it. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, Márcio. Guys, from now on, you can choose another person to introduce, okay? Choose someone, Márcio.
Okay, let me see. Leticia, please. Can you introduce?
Me? Because I don't
Yeah,
understand. Oh, okay.
you.
Sorry, it's my listen. My name is Letícia. I'm living in Porto Alegre and I'm working as a software developer. And I've been to Talk and Talking since last August. I don't remember, but okay, 1 year probably and more. And in my free time, I practice Pilates. And at the moment, I do more exercise in my free time and on the street because I work at home and I spend more time in front of the computer. uh, Mauricio, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Mauricio. I am 27. I am from uh, interior of São Paulo, Ribeirão Preto. In my free time, I like to enjoy with my siblings, with my boyfriend. I like to read, things like that, or simply do nothing. I, that's it. I choose Bruna.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Bruna. I'm 28 and I'm from Brasilia. I'm currently at college studying analysis and systems development. I love reading, watching TV shows, movies, listening to music. I have 2 cats, 1 dog. I love animals. And yeah, that's it. Nice to meet you all. And now, Sydney.
Good evening, people. My name is Sydney. I'm living in Belo Horizonte. I work as an accountant and administrator. I'm 38 years old. I'm married. I have a son. In my free time, I like to read. I like to go out. I like to study, especially English. Mm, and what else? Yes, I think that's it. I will choose, let me see. Belle, can you introduce yourself, please?
Course. So, guys, good evening. I'm Belle. I'm from Fortaleza, but nowadays I live in Salvador. I'm 29 and I work like a draft controller from Brazil Air Force. And I'm here in TNT, maybe almost 2 years. Yeah, in my free time, I like ride a bike, to dive. I'm a morning person, and I think that's it. It's a little about me. Let me see. Ianca, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, sure. Good evening, guys. My name is Ianca. I was born in Itaquera, São Paulo, but I grew up in São Roque. Nowadays, I'm living in Campinas. I moved to here to get my degree. And nowadays, I'm doing my PhD in here. I live by myself with my 2 cats, Marquinhos and Mary. And I have been studying English in Talk and Talk since September 2023, I think, more or less. And it's that. Isabel, could you, please?
Sure. So, hello guys, my name is Isabel. I'm 22 years old. I live in Florianopolis too, and I'm born here as well. I live with my family, and I'm a graphic designer. I finished my course in the last year, and nowadays I work from home, being a designer. But I work with UI design too, graphic design and UI design. And in my free time, I like watch movies, go outside, and read books as well. And let me see, person, Talita. I don't know if you went before, but could you introduce yourself? If not,
Hello, I am Talita. I'm 33. I'm from Aquiraz, Ceará. Aquiraz is very near, close to Fortaleza. I'm married. I have a son. I work as a Portuguese teacher. And I think that's it. So nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, Thalita. Who's next? Hey there.
Good night, everyone. I'm Heider, 34 years old. I live in Araraquara, São Paulo. I've been living here 1 year and a half, but I was living in Guarulhos. I moved to here because I received a job opportunity. I work at a aerospatial company in manufacturing engineering. I live with my fiancé and my 2 dogs. In my free time, I like to cook, to drink a lot, and to watching Corinthians game. That's it. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Thank you, Heider. Nice to meet you. And Mateus.
Hello guys, good evening. My name is Mateus. I am 26 years old. I live in Bahia. And in my free time, I like to play video games, watch series, and I am here to practice my English as well. And I haven't been here since September, I guess. And that's it.
Amazing. Thank you, Mateus. Guys, did everybody introduce? Yes? Oh, Leandro. Sorry.
Hi everyone. So I'm Leandro. I have a 35 years old. I work as a computer technician. I live in Pomerode. It's a city that near to Blumenau. I think that everybody knows because there are a famous party that called Oktoberfest. So in my free time, usually I play my guitar. Sometimes I play video games. So is that, and sometimes I travel another city to, so meeting. So other cultures is so interesting for me. Is that?
Amazing, Leandro. You live in such a beautiful city.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's small and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
the Easter party in Pomerode. It's very beautiful.
yeah.
Of course.
So,
Yeah.
so guys, thanks a lot for getting to know each other. I'm gonna split us in 4 rooms, so 5 rooms actually, so we can talk a little bit better. I'm just gonna send you the questions here so you can all see. Just a sec. Today we're talking about lies. If you are a soft or a big liar. So just a few reminders between we go to the other room. We have to remember to give time for everybody to talk, to speak. It's a conversation. So if you're speaking a lot, please give a little time for your colleague to speak. Remember that. And this is not a class. We're here to improve our confidence speaking in English. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't worry. Don't be ashamed. We're not going to correct nobody. If you have any doubt, you can ask and we'll help each other. But don't worry about having to speak everything right, okay? So that being said, I'm just sent you the invites and see you in a few minutes in the end of the immersion. Bye-bye. So let's go, guys. Question number 1. I'm gonna have you excuse you just 15 seconds because I have to open the door. I locked the door, just a sec. So Mauricio, you can begin reading the question number 1 and I'll be back in 15 seconds. Okay?
In your opinion, what's the difference between a white lie and a harmful lie?
I'm back. So what's your opinion? What's the difference between a white lie and a harmful lie?
I think white
Do you know what
lies,
a white lie is?
a soft lie.
Yeah, that's it.
I think white lies are kind of soft, that don't have a big impact in other people's lives, uh, which you only tell because you don't want to give many details about the situation or because you want to make mystery or a surprise. I don't know. Um, but harmful lies are dangerous. I think it's not an option, actually. That's it. I think that's it.
Good point. It's a good example because when we want to make a surprise for someone, it's very common that we have to give white lies, small lies to make it as a surprise, as a birthday party, for example, or to give a present, something like that. And for a good purpose in the end, by thinking on a great situation. What about you, Leandro? What's your opinion?
So about this question, I think white life is when you don't want to offend someone or don't put so impacting in something. For example, my mother's so nervous, so maybe it's a good idea make talk to her a white line to don't put some impact in my life my mother, or something like that, or not offend my mother, for example. It's a only example. And about harmful line, it's when you have an intention to offend something or prejudice of something. It's really different between these two types of line. So is that.
Good example about your mother because I identify a lot with that. I live in Floripa, but my family is from Goiás, and I'm the youngest daughter, and my mother, she worries a lot about everything. And if I answer all her questions, telling her the exactly truth of what's going on, what's happening actually in my life, she gets very, very worried, very like a lot. So in the end of the day, when I talk to her, I actually tell her small lies, white lies about minimum details about my life. Like, for example, I just hurt my foot. I twisted my foot and it hurts a lot. But I didn't tell her because but it's hurting and I didn't tell her, and she asked me if everything is all right, if I'm fine, if I'm happy, and I always tell her, okay, that's okay, I'm fine, don't worry. So that's a white lie because I guess that the difference is like the white lie, if I tell, it's not gonna hurt or make something bad for someone, and it's not going to have a big impact in the life. I guess that's it. So, Leandro, have you ever been lied to at work to protect someone or to avoid conflicts?
Yeah, of course. I I have been lying in my work about this topics, and I think that it's about you need sometimes a politic, So what can I say? Don't put impact in your ambient, in work ambient. Sometimes it's good, but not too much, So I think equilibrium it's the key about everything. Is that.
That's it. We have to find balance about everything in work, like lying, like what about, I always think a lot that I have friends at work, but I can't feel comfortable in my case. I don't feel comfortable enough, even though it's friend, to share a lot about my life because it's a workplace. So in my opinion, I think it's better to find a balance about what should I share and what's better not to share because it's working. I can Someday a person can be nice to you, and the other day the person can just want to make you go down. That's reality. Mauricio, what's your opinion?
So I don't have an exact memory of a situation which I needed to lie at work. Actually, I've always worked in places where I didn't face that situations like that. Just to protect a friend or to avoid a conflict situation. So I guess I don't have opinion exactly.
Very nice, very nice. Where are the questions? Here. Let me see another question. Guys, I'm not going to follow the exact numbers of the questions. I'm gonna mix so we can talk a little bit about everything, okay? Mm. Mauricio, why do you think people lie about themselves?
Mm. I don't know. Um, because they don't feel comfortable about themselves, about their own personalities, about um, their own way of life, uh, their own way to face their lives. Um, anyway, it could be related to many things, but I guess there's a feeling about feel, how to say, querido, bem-vindo, aceito. Né? There are people who need help or just are empty. So that's it.
Do you agree with him, Leandro?
So I agree with Maurice that it's about you um, sell your image for another people, making good impression. It's I think it's happened a lot in job interview. Uh, you you're sitting with front your entrevistador. I don't know how can I say, and you are sell something that it's maybe it's lie. So because you need put a good impression this other another person. So it's about personal marketing. I think it's a so uh it's happening like Instagram, for example. The people put some good photos in good travels, so yeah, only is people's good. Oh, it's okay, so it's about marketing, so it's a way to sell something, so maybe it's okay, it's good idea, but again, so much it's not so good, I fix that.
But in the interview case, it kind of have a reason, a motive. Okay, I want to get this job, so I'm gonna tell a lie here so the interview likes me and thinks I'm qualified. But like if you just met us, for example, and I asked you to introduce yourself, and you can lie about, oh, I like to play the guitar, I like to swim, I like to go hiking, I'm a musician, I do a lot of stuff. I don't know you. I'm not ever gonna know if you're lying or telling the truth. But there are some people who does this. What's the reason? What do you think?
So I think so it's about what can I say, falta de confiança,
Yeah.
lost confidence, um, I'm feeling inferiority feelings. I think maybe it's a maybe it's a case to treat with psychology, you know. So I think it's a good case, you know. So I think therapy is good for everyone. So it's about this case that you told me before.
Yeah, that's it. I agree with you. I guess everybody needs therapy because it's very important to understand our mind and our feelings because we're always in a relationship, not always romantic relationship, but we have a relationship here. You have a relationship at work with your family, with your friends, with everybody. So it's important to know ourselves, to give the best for the others who's surrounding us. And speaking about the interview that you just said, have you ever lied in an interview? You can tell us the truth.
So
We'll never know the recruiter.
this question is for me.
Yeah,
This for
for
me.
you.
Okay. So it's happening in the past. I'm actually I omit some things. You know, it's not only lying about something. It's a sometimes the person asks me about something that I really know much about this subject. So I I I talk that I speak that I how can I say I say that okay I say the theory about this thing, but you know, so jogo de cintura. I don't know, you know, so it's happening in my past, you know, in my life in past. So but as I told before, it's about make a good impression, put the good image in your the company that you need to take this job, you know. So it's so, how can I say, instinctive. It's about this behavior, woman behavior, I think.
Yeah, that's it. And that's very true about you have to have jogo de cintura at life, not only on interviews, because you can prepare yourself, you can study, you can be the best at the technical part the job that you need, but you have to know how to deal with the recruiter because you can pass the interview with a recruiter and the other recruiter, for example, you can get reproved, for example, because you have to get the feeling, you have to understand and know what to talk, how to talk. It's not easy. And Mauricio, Leandro was saying about the omission. Do you think it's what's worse, a lie or a omission, or do you think is similar? What's the difference?
Uh, I think omissions are okay. And believe it or not, I never lied in a job interview. And it's funny because recently I participated on a job interview and not lying, como se diz, atrapalhar, mais atrapalhou do que bem helped. But uh, I think that's all about that you are talking. So we just need to know how to deal with recruiters. I will think about that in the future, in my future job interviews, because it's really hard.
Yeah. But in a relationship with your partner or a very, very close friend, for example, because friendships, when you have a big fight or a big lie, it's very intense in our lives because like a best friend, at least for me, when I never discussed with my best friend, but like, oh, we're not going to talk anymore, but I have a big discussion which was very bad. I was very, very, very sad. Everything was okay after. But if you discover the person just omitted something very important, something that makes the difference, do you think it's better? It's less worse, let's say. It's less worse to omit or to lie? You, Mauricio.
I think it depends on the situation. I am trying to remember some situation. Mm, I think lying is the worst. And depending on the situation, I can get upset and just give a break and stay uh, a little time on my own. I don't know. Depends a lot, but usually I am very comprehensive person, so I don't know.
Do you tend
But
to forgive?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And how do you feel about it? Is it okay for you or do you suffer a lot?
Usually it's okay for me.
Nice. You have a big heart.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Thanks for sharing, Mauricio. Leandro, what do you think about the whole situation?
So for me, I think when happening in line, it's better, really better than omit something. I think. So, for example, for me, it's happening that my friends go out to another city, but they don't invite me, you know. So I know this before, later, how can I say it? Days later, that these friends I don't have contact, you know. So for this case, they are about other case that happening, you know. So I I lost my how can I say confiança, confiance with there, you know. So this it's okay. It's about past, you know. So it's um, no make difference in my life today, you know. So and about relationship, about girlfriend, for example, that happened with me. Traição, I don't know, so and this really hurt my my hurt, you know. So my feelings, it's really bad. So uh, also it's about past. So today it's going to make impact in my life. So but as I told before, yeah, I think that life is really better than you're omit something, you know. So because sometimes there's something that um, how can I say, it's so important in your life, you know. So it, this things not can be joking about this, you know, joke and play, you know. So I think you can take these things more serious in your life. I think so.
Wow, very deep. So in that case that you shared with us, in the betrayal, for example, did you forgive your girlfriend or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So this moment is so difficult, you know, because I think everybody is so difficult in the moment. So days, months, years later, it's okay. Your life continues, you know. So make it something things new, something new, things new. And so it's okay. It's okay. Your life continues. Your if you have health in your life, you have a first. You have a, you know. So the things change in your life, in your world, you know. So it's another time. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, that's it. And it's very complex to speak about betrayals in relationship because it's not only black and white. It's a lot of things involved. And I believe that not every betrayal is the same. There are a lot of how can I say, a lot of different details, a lot of different situations that changes a lot what happened. And if you're okay with that, if you talk to each other and feel that you want to keep continuing together, that's the important step. That's it. Great. So, Mauricio, do you think it's hard to how do you feel actually about trusting again in the person that lied to you in any situation, any lie? How do you feel about trusting the person again?
Ah, como dizer em inglês? Pisar em ovos. Eu não sei. I don't know if uh, have an expression for that, but
Step in eggs. I don't know. I'm joking.
I
But
try
like, be
to
careful.
observe and okay. I guess I don't need you so much in my life, so uh, I don't know. Usually I try to be okay with the person, but if it's a very hard situation, I give away or simply give away. I don't suffer.
Nice, nice. Let's see. Leandro, let's be honest here. When you lie about something or when you use it to lie, what the lies usually were about, like you your girlfriend cooked you something and you didn't like, but you told her it was delicious. Or maybe your friends were calling you to go out and do something and you didn't want to go, so you told them a lie about, okay, I'm busy, I'm working. What do you usually tend to lie about?
So about cooks, I actually usually I always I be honest because I'm how can I say I eat anything, you know. I don't have this structure about this, but sometimes some cooks is not so good, but I actually I always I be very honest about this, you know. So, but I don't have I intention that offend this person, you know. So, but I don't have this intention, but I always try to be honest about my opinions about cook, for example, and about the other question that you told me, you asked me before about go out and invite something. I think if I understand very well, so I think it's about that, and I think if you have a good conversation before this event, you know, so it's okay. You can alinhar algumas coisas, and uh, you know, so ser diplomático, né? You know, so you can chegar no consenso, né? Então, it's okay. But if you lie, if you make this, you don't give satisfação, I don't know how can I say, satisfação, it's very bad. So sometimes it's not perdoável, you know, so it's for me.
That's it. But you didn't answer me. When you lie, what do you lie about?
So actually, nowadays I always lie sometimes about my work, you know. So there's something that don't work very well, but I camouflage. I don't know, camouflage. I don't know. So you know, so put pano in over this thing. And maybe later I talk about that, you know. So it's that.
Ah, who never did that? White little lies at work. It's part of the being a human, I guess. What do you work with?
I work as a computer technician, so I have a lot of problems with computers, networks. You know, it's crazy. There are some days that, I can't breathe. So more things to do in the same day. You know, it's crazy. I think uh, work as a computer technician is about crazy men, crazy guys. You know, so it's really crazy.
Very nice. Thank you, Leandro. Mauricio, what about you? What do you lie about?
I don't know. I don't lie. I simply don't lie.
Ever, not only small useless
Sometimes
details.
about sometimes I hide some details, but never a
You
lie.
omit, you don't lie, you omit.
Yeah, yeah. And about going out, I simply say uh, I don't want to, or I don't go. You know, maturity brings that, and my family, my friends, anyway, my coworkers understand that. And I don't go out com frequência, you know. So I think there's no difference for me.
Nice. Well, as for me, I usually tended to lie in the past a lot about not a lot, but like in the situation when people asked me to go out and I didn't want because I'm tired or just I didn't want, not a particular reason, but I didn't want. And I usually lied about the reason because I felt like I had to give the person an explanation and good an explanation because I didn't could attend because I couldn't attend the meeting. And I thought that I had to do this because I didn't want to disappoint the person. But then I started to think a lot about this behavior because I don't actually have to lie. I don't have to worry every time about, oh, I don't want to make my friend sad. I don't want to make someone think this or that because people usually they don't give sorry for the expression, but they usually don't give a shit. They just calling you to go out just to okay, you can't okay, calling the next person, or maybe, okay, just let's stay home or other day we go out. But I felt like I had to explain for the person. And I began after to just like Mauricio, okay, I won't go because I'm not feeling the mood to go out. I just want to stay home. And it made me feel a lot better because it's a white lie, but it's unnecessary. There's no reason. Like if the person is my friend, if the person is someone who likes me, the person needs to understand that I have my own needs and I'm not always available. So when I'm feeling okay, when I'm available, I will go out, but not every time. And that's okay. No one was worrying about that. Everybody is great. They're still calling me to go out. So I think that's a lot of soft lies and white lies that we speak daily in our lives with no need, because not only about me, but some people feel like they can't disappoint and they have to explain everything. And that's not the truth. You don't have to explain everything. You just can say no, thank you. And that's okay. No, you are the only responsible for your life and our closest people who you live with and who you share your life, but you don't have to say, oh, I'm sorry, I won't every time. That's okay. Yes?
So sometimes have a conversation with persons that are in other countries. So it's interesting. Uh, when you invite something in Brazil, invite something to go out, for example, or a party, uh, Brazilian people don't say no. They say uh, maybe one other day, you know. So, but
Vou ver e te
always no.
aviso.
This word no exist. So when you have a conversation with a person on other countries, this people say no, no, only no. So it's about culture, you know. So it's
Yeah.
about the culture in Brazil, behavior in Brazil. It's a different uh, on other countries, you know. So it's very funny.
Yeah, and when people from other country they come here, and we in some behaviors we tend to think that the person is unpolite because the person is just being direct. You don't have to, oh, I have to see my work, my wife, my boyfriend, I have to. No, I don't want. That's okay. You just can speak it directly. No need to worry about it. And that's important. It's very important to be direct and because it's important to how can I say? I'm missing the words today. To keep your expectations with the other person just here. You both know what you to expect and what to do, because or else you expect the person to go out and the person already know, I don't want to go out, I won't, but I will only tell you 10 minutes before. But the other person is saying, oh, if the person didn't want to go out, he already told me. But so that's a lack of expectation that it's hard to deal. Yeah, very nice. Guys, I'm calling our colleagues back to the main room so we can all talk together. Okay? Nice, nice, nice. Very interesting. I enjoy talking to you both the first time. It's the first time with you here in my immersion, right? You both. Yeah? You too, Leb?
For me, no. I think
No, sorry.
for no. I think four time or five time. I don't know, but it's not the first time.
But were you in the main room with me?
It's, with you, it's the first time, but another, you know, facilitador,
Uh-huh.
it's not the first.
Oh no, I say in my
You know?
immersion with me. It's the first time?
It's the first time. You're with you.
Okay.
It's the first time. Okay.
Okay, nice. Not on TNT. You were in other immersions with other hosts, right?
Yeah.
Nice, nice, nice. Hello, guys. Welcome back. Hello, hello. So, Joaquin, how was the conversation?
The conversation was amazing. We had
Yeah.
a nice conversation. Yeah.
Did you have fun? Did you enjoy the topic?
Yes. The topic was very nice to discuss. Very nice.
Amazing. Gabi, did you enjoy? How was it? Was it difficult?
It was really nice to talk about it. I think the topic is really interesting because we reflect about our own behavior. So I think it was really nice.
Yeah. Bianca, we were just talking about sometimes we feel the need to explain to other people, like, I don't want to go out, so I make an excuse to tell you why I won't go out. Do you tend to do that a lot, or you just say, oh, I don't want to go out. I won't go. I don't want to. How
No,
do you act?
I do that a lot. I thought about it with Alexandre and Marcio. It's my life. I do this a lot, maybe 3 times a month. I do that because I'm lazy. I think I don't like to go out very much, and I have happy friends. I'm proud of them.
Happy
But
friends.
but I am old, maybe. I don't know. My spirit, maybe. But I do that.
Nice. Talita, what about you, girl? Did you have fun? What do you think about this? Want to comment something?
Yes, I had. It was a very interesting topic. It was the first time I believe that I have talked about this on the TNT, and I found it very cool.
Amazing. Sydney, how was your experience with us?
Yes, it was a wonderful experience, and some of the question was very deep that we can reflect in some situation and remember that our behavior in front of some situation. So it was very interesting, very good.
That was the intention, guys, because when we talk about, it's actually not about lie, it's about our own behavior and why we do what we do and why other people do, like why we lie or why we forgive a lie and why we trust again and stuff like that is good because it's something that we have to think a lot in Portuguese and even harder we have to speak in English about this topic. That's the real challenge. So enjoyed the topic. We had a great conversation, Mauricio and Leandro. It was very nice. And I'm happy that you enjoyed as well, guys. So I'm sending you here the survey link about this immersion. It's an anonymous survey, so you can write about anything. I always ask you a lot to rate a note to the immersion and to leave a small comment. You can comment about anything, and especially it's important when you give suggestions, what you want to talk about. So, okay, next week I want to talk about work. The next week I want to talk about technology or about relationship and stuff like that, because my point here is for you to have fun. I want you to have a good time. So it's very important to make this 1 hour very pleasant for everybody. And please leave a comment. You can write about something you didn't like and I have to improve. Just leave your comment. I will read and we will have a better immersion next week, okay?
Okay,
So
bye-bye.
thanks a lot, guys. I really enjoyed. Hope to see you next week. Bye 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 bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.